family, your name lives on, and it is so special to have you people. How many other memorial events do you get? And sometimes the family is long gone and you don't see people turning up to present it, but Morley has been back every year and Stephen's done plenty of them here as well, so well done everybody. All right, it's woman all the way, 2 motos to go. Oh, now that she's gotten to the rut, really, there we go. Well, in fact, it all stemmed from the fact that once your wheels got that way, that's the right thing to do. It was the absolute right thing to do, Hannah. So Hannah will carry on and rejoin the pack. That's sporting. That's brilliant, Hannah. Well done, well done. All right, here's the girls all the way. Here's our women's motocross, and here's Rodiana, and here's Taylor. Come on, Taylor. Good work, Taylor. Go along with those girls. Well, yesterday they only had one little bit of rain. That was about 5 o'clock, and we're going to be well done before 5 tonight. But more importantly, we've only had one little bit of rain today, and it's been a blessing to the track yesterday as it is here today. So we are so lucky with what has been otherwise a more inclement weather. Back to work tomorrow, everybody. I think am I in line to do my first 5-day week this week? Now, in fact, I've got Friday off again as we travel for more motocross. So, no, we'll only do 4 days this week, but it's better than the 3 I've done for the last couple of weeks. So, hard to get back into it in January, isn't it? We've got so much excitement. Te Manawatu Orion once again take a bow. The third oldest club in New Zealand, the oldest club in the North Island, is celebrating 112, going into 113 years history of an amazing run. Of course, the club was over 60 years old when they did their first Woodville, and they probably thought at the time, well, I wonder how much this lasts. I bet you there was some diehards that said motocross, what's this sport, won't last 5 minutes. Bring back road racing, bring back scrambles, bring back TTs. But I tell you what, they have certainly risen to the occasion, and how motocross has been so special for the country, for the sport, and for Manawatu Orion. Just incredible to see. All right, looking out, here we go, and keen to get up there. Is it Charlie again? No, in fact, all this, Hannah's finally come back, and looks not quite sure what she's got there, but don't think it's going to be a finish. Something presumably happened with what happened when she went here off the whole shot corner. But now looking to pick it up. Courtesy of Farmside and Alabaster Contracting. Massive thanks to Alabaster Contracting. Thank you very, very much. We love you to bits and appreciate the sport immensely. All right, here we go. It is 10 to go out there. That is Taylor. Taylor McCutcheon. Memory, of course, has been Charlie Cannon. Charlie that's done the winning here today. So well done. Go, girls, go. I wonder what they think of the track now, actually. Remember when they were out on it before? It was just spinning a little bit. So they've actually probably had the best of conditions because it was just starting to get wet before, and then they've gone right through now that it's dry again and come out in these very different conditions. So we'll ask them if they've ridden anything like it. You're most welcome as members of the public. You can come to prize giving afterwards. We do it here over at the sign-in marquee behind the start line. So you're most welcome to stay behind and share our interview with these girls later in the day. So what we call the prize giving, which is under our rules 30 minutes after the last race. So not far to wait at all. We'll have just enough time for a lemonade to wash the dust out. Well, it's normally the excuse we give. We call it wash the dust out. Hasn't been too much dust today. So pretty special to see there. I'm just walking over here to Ray Broad at the moment as an opportunity to see as well. And first I'll talk with Courts, and in fact let's just go, it's a bit squealy there, let's come over here just out of the weather at the moment. No, look, no offence, Ray, but look, I'll come back to you. First of all, Courtney, how's this for New Zealand versus Australia? And they choose women as well.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool to be here. Shame I'm not out racing, but no, it's nice to be out supporting the girls and seeing them do battle.
All right, hey, we see somebody today, a 15-year-old like Rodiana, and she can be a match to those top Aussie girls. Is that the kind of positives we want to be taken out of today?
Yeah, absolutely. It's actually kind of like the first time I've got to see her race, and she's a great talent. She's got a bright future already. Only just turned 15 a couple of days ago, and already she showed, like in that first motor, that she can run up front with the Aussies. So it's pretty cool to see. So hopefully we can see some big things out of her in the years to come.
All right, 4 times world champion. Will it be 5 times world champion in 2024?
That's the goal, Neil. That's why we're going back. Hey, we're not going to finish second, but No, it's been a great few years, especially, the past 5 years we've had some good results, so hoping to take these next 5 years even further.
All right, indeed. Can you announce yet what the change will be for Courtney? Can you tell the public at Woodville for the first time?
No, not yet.
Oh, no! Oh.
You're going to have to hang tight for a few more weeks. I got a couple more weeks back home in New Zealand, and then we're going to head back over to Europe and hopefully release the news then.
Oh, I'm sad today. No, I'm just jiving, it's all right. Hey, for the people out there looking, first of all, we wish you all the very best for the Halbergs. That is awesome. They've selected a Moto star, and amongst those other ladies, you've got a real chance there, and I hope you keep up the confidence as well. So a personal congrats for that. We see some of the workouts that you are doing. Fitness and high performance is a very special part of what you're doing to be a champion.
Yeah, no, it's always an honour to be a finalist at the Halbergs. It's like the prestigious event New Zealand has for sporting athletes. So to be there and representing, obviously, motorcycling and motocross, it's pretty cool. And yeah, we'll see what the night will bring. But yeah, it's pretty cool.
Can you make the actual night this year?
Yeah, I'm going to be here. It's about a few days before I fly out, so I'm stoked. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. All right, so we've finally had women. We've got the FIM Oceania to recognise the status of what we've got. Have you seen the involvement? What's the vibe around women's motocross globally, Oceania, and New Zealand? How do you think we're going?
Yeah, no, it's rising 100%, all around the world, even with, the WMX in Europe. The competition is getting, stronger and stronger, and the depth and the numbers at the races is increasing, which is cool to see. And even, for the likes of today, it's pretty special. So you hopefully can continue to grow.
Right, indeed. Are you going to come back and win an MX2? Because for those of us as purists here, you've brought us the most magic moment ever. The year you won MX2. Is that a special memory for you yourself?
Yeah, it's a long time ago. Actually, it's probably the last time I was here. But yeah, no, that will definitely go down for one of the most special moments in my career for sure. Still, people to this day remind me of that. So yeah, that's cool.
Right, hey, in fact, from that point of view, turning up back to Woodville when you first arrived here today, was it goosebumps for you? What do you think about this place?
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it was a long time ago when I was first here, maybe like 15, 16 years ago. I was on a CR85 racing around here, and at that time you don't really realize that one day I'd be in this position I am in today. So it's pretty crazy. These are the breeding grounds that kind of help create where I've got to. So it's cool to be back and obviously supporting the event and seeing everyone do their thing.
Well done. Hey, for all of you people out there in your umbrellas and your coats, a round of applause. Courtney Duncan, our world champion here today. Thank you, Court. Thank you very, very much. Hope you're staying around for prize giving afterwards as well. So thank you, Courtney. That is awesome. Just over here again with Ray Broad as we just choose the right spot. First of all, Ray, FIM Oceania, everything that you wanted it to be today?
Other than New Zealand's not winning at this stage, Neil, I've got to say that it's a great initiative. We have Motocross of Nations where the guys get recognised for their country, so this was the start up to get the girls recognised for the efforts that they put in, and we're looking to respond to this next year in Australia as reciprocal. So we're looking to select a team. It'll be based mainly on the results from the New Zealand Senior Women Championship. So we've got a bit of time to work on it. It's now given us a real snapshot of where we stand. So we've got some work to do.
All right, indeed. Hey, from the point of view of the sport, you're another one that's been away from Woodville, come back again. How does Woodville feel to you?
Well, I'll tell you what, this is one of the best looking tracks it's been for a lot of times. I've been here through some pretty dark days where the track's been so dusty, so hard, and even so much muddy, but this would be the best I've seen it. And I'll tell you what, my two boys would have loved to have been here today with the conditions it's in. The club just does a fantastic job with the whole organisation. When you're talking 60 odd years to be dedicated to doing it, you've got to take their hats off to them. They've done a great job. And to all the sponsors, Honda and everyone else, thank you very much for supporting the sport. It's getting costly out there to do this, and so we do need their support. And today I've got to give big thanks to Fox and Unforeseen Decals. For our girls, they supplied all the uniforms for them, did all the printing, number boards, and without them we wouldn't have been able to actually put the team together with the budget we had. So that's where it comes from, getting the support. The girls are absolutely stoked to be selected and be racing here today, so we hope it helps them and drives other ones to be part of it.
Thank you, Ray. Beautiful words. All the very best. Cheers, mate.
Thanks, Neil.
Thank you, Mr. Ray Broad. Well done. When I heard that Ray was back as the manager selected for that, I thought, wow, we're a sports back in good hands. Former commissioner for us, another great volunteer in motorcycling New Zealand, all the way from Ngatea up on the Hauraki Plains as well. Oh, two awesome interviews. Courtney, oh, made my day. There's the highlight right there. That woman is just awesome. So thank you, Courtney. Very special to have her here with us today. Right, back to the women's racing. Holy Toledo, we've lost sight of that a little bit. We'll take an update on the MXT page, and that will give us a insight as to how we're racing here at the moment. So for our women's class, and checking it out at the moment. Remember, of course, at the start of the race, we did have our Taylor in the front, so we then were looking to see, well, just how we are going, and she's still there, Taylor. Charlie ahead of the other Taylor, so Taylor McCutcheon ahead of Charlie Kennan, and so we're going to do all of our Aussies up there, so that'll be awesome. So keen to look out there. So Taylor McCutcheon has taken the challenge on and taken it head on, and looking to be right up there as that number one. So down in the program is T10, you'll see on the bike there, on that Empire Kawasaki OSA Specialised Kukata Property MCP Industrial Maxima Australia heavy hire, along with Varsity Products, and we have PJM Cool Rooms and Alpine Star, and the list goes on. A whole lot of quality people, obviously behind a quality rider of her calibre as well. So special to have today. C10 we look out for there at the moment, and taking an opportunity to continue with our updates at this stage. But Brad in this one, had been Charlie for the others, but I tell you what, once Taylor was in the lead, these ladies, it's not just a matter of Australia versus New Zealand, it's Australia versus Australia.
Well, it's also the New Zealand Women's Grand Prix up for grabs as well. We've got a full Grand Prix title up for grabs, so although they're Australians, they're more than welcome to grab this glory, and a New Zealand Grand Prix title up for grabs here. And we saw this dynamic young lady, Taylor McCutcheon, come over for the hook on to MX Fest a couple of seasons ago, and she was absolutely on fire then, and she's just grown and grown into a world-class rider since then. So fabulous that she could join us, and we thank immensely our Australian team. There's not just the 6 riders out here, there's a massive entourage that's made this all happen. So from a club, we're just wrapped that they could come and put on a show for us.
Yeah, and thank you for choosing to come to Manawatu Orion here in the Lower North Island as well. So we'll take some favourable names back and be like Caleb Ward and Jed Beaton and Chad Reed and Anthony Gobert and Craig Dack and Glenn Bell and Peter Melton and all those beforehand come back and support this event. We would love to have you in years to come be a hero for Australia and be crowned right here. As Brad rightfully points out, of course, they will become the New Zealand Women's Grand Prix champion today. Just because we say New Zealand doesn't mean to say that it's for a New Zealander. It can be for anybody. They've come from around the world in the past. Gary Semick, a man who has got his name wrong yesterday, the 1975 AMA Supercross, right? We look at AMA Supercross today. We think about our hotshot Australia, like Hunter and Jet, and how cool they are. We think of your hero, whether it's Chase Sexton or Eli Tomac, of course, who we had in New Zealand back in 2009. But, Gary Semick was that original Supercross champion in 1975, the first year that event was accepted, and he's been one to come here and won at Woodville. So, we've got the talent from the best in the world that's been here, and, one of these women here today, might be a real threat for Courtney this year. Might be up there. And when you're watching Courtney's racing, listen to Courtney's racing, you may be able to realise, hey, she came to Woodville too. So it might be a real catalyst to have these best in our world going on here. Keen to watch at our update at the moment to our field today. This is a brilliantly run program by MOMCC.co.nz, Manawatu Orion Motorcycle Club, 113 years young this year, so another fantastic year for the club and stall. 19th to 21st of April, New Zealand Junior Motocross Championships coming to Flipsmoto Park. So Junior Championships, we're aiming to get over 300 riders to that event. Want to make it the biggest in the last 2 decades, so a real challenge for the club there to do so. But we're right on top. We're in a centrally located position. We've got the fabulous all-weather Flipsmoto facility developing as a top-line track. We're going to open up the area to big-time camping with showers, and we'll have the Ctas live as well for some great video coverage. So get it behind the club. We'd love your support in any way to make it happen for Manawatu Orion Motocross. Keen to check it out as we go racing. So there it is, girls all the way. And this is going to be something special to get them all up here at the moment. So need to do our homework here and have all of this on board. Well, as Ray, the manager, said, that we did want an opportunity to I see that New Zealand did a little bit. There's Charlie now to finish, so Charlie will come through here. So we get Charlie to come up here. Of course, she's been on the world stage before. 18 to taken here as well. As we check these other girls here, in fact it's T8 I should say, Taylor Thompson. Taylor got the third place in here. Here's M22 for Madison today, Madison Healy in our T for Taylor. Now we had, as Brad rightfully pointed out, we have had Taylor before, of course, at MX Fest at Labour Weekend at Taupo, another amazing event and venue we use in National Motocross each year. So this has been something unbelievable. I do like our photo the girls took in the square in Palmerston North of their team lineup and their casual gear, so pretty special to see. Well done. Smiles on the face for the supporters and thoroughly deserve it as well. And an absolutely exceptional show of talent, the depth that Australia has got. How will it be, as Ray Broad was talking about, that we can get our New Zealanders to go over? How much learning will there be when they can be in amongst the best in the world and once again show their colours as we've seen the New Zealanders do in the past? So pretty darn special to have up here, and getting all of those Aussies in and around us here. So we will salute them in the right way to do it. So never seen before, I don't think, that a Grand Prix title first, second and third has gone to an overseas rider. We've had them as first, we've had them as second, we've had them as third, but not as a first, second and third. So here's a New Zealand motocross first up there at the moment. So pretty awesome to see. Yeah, we'll get Emma to get up here as well, so keen to get all of these girls on board. Hey, a big thanks to people behind the scenes as well. Remember, of course, all of these people have had a bike as well to use, so this is something special. Well, here we go. What an absolute honour. Just got to come further forward.
Hold this race.
A lady that, oh no, it's just a bit of a squeal. We'll come around here a little bit further. That's my fault. So yeah, now once we get behind it, we'll be fine. An absolute honour to introduce Sandra Perry here today. First of all, Sandra, FIM Oceania, Women in Motorcycling. This is something you've been passionate about for so long. Is this a very special day for our sport today?
Absolutely a special day for us. I've seen so many women this weekend. The young girls in the 65, 85, 125, so many in this. These Aussie ladies, they're amazing. They're really, really lovely ladies to be spending time with over the weekend. They're all really working in together, and it's been fantastic. And it's been really good that the guys, these chaps here, they got this meeting together. So FIM Oceania